what we have in B2 is country music is the primary format of 20% of American radio stations. There are about 10,600 radio stations in the United States. About how many stations focus on country music? So this goes all the way back to the beginning of the year when we was reviewing fractions, decimals, and percents. And we was talking about how do you take the percent of a number. So if you remember, we can take 10,600. That's about how many radio stations there are in the United States. 20% of American stations plays country music. So the way that we do that is times 20%. So what actually happens is 10,600 times 0.20 equals 10,600 times 0.20, 2,120. So there was approximately 2,120 stations that will play country music in the United States. All right. Now, Part C. What we're going to look at in Part C is really just two parts. Then the other two parts you're going to do on your own. So number one, 8 over 5 equals 32 over x. So we're going to do this one way, then we're going to do number two a different way. So if I look closely, I can see that 8 and 32, that 8 is a factor of 32. So how does that happen? 8 times 4. So if that's the case, I do 5 times 4. And so what that means is that x equals 20. And that's how easy that problem was. Number 2, 7 over 12 equals x over 9. When I look at this problem, I don't see an easy way to go from 12 to 9 or 9 to 12. So therefore, I can't really do it this way where we have the easy scale factor. I could find the scale factor, but it's not as obvious. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to solve it like a proportion, and I'm going to cross multiply. So 12 times x equals 7 times 9. And what we're left with is 12x equals 63. And then our next step is to divide by 12. And so therefore x equals, oops, let's get the calculator out for this one. All right, 63 divided by 12, which equals 5.25. And we're done. So we solved both problems two different ways, which should help you with problems 3 and 4. So what I want you to do is, for problem 3, is like number 1. Problem 4 is, you could do it like number 1. It's a little bit trickier, but number 2 might make a little bit more sense to you. All right, so good luck with those two, and we can discuss those in class tomorrow.